A live look at Acrisure Bounce House in the heart of beautiful Orlando, Florida. Saturday afternoon's the perfect setting for a game like this. It's the Virginia Cavaliers and the UCF Knights. Freestanding is Nick Pollack and Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline where she is keeping a close eye on some injury news that's unfolding.
Checking in with the Virginia head coach before this game. They have a lot of confidence in their backup this week. He was able to come in for their injured starter last week and have a very productive game. They like how he read the defense, how he got guys in and out of plays, so they are expecting to be able to really count on him here today in this big game. I'll keep you posted on how comfortable he looks starting out the first quarter. Guys, back to you.
We'll see how they react. And the Cavaliers ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. He'll start the return inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun, breaks the tackle. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. look at Acrisure Bounce House in the heart of beautiful Orlando, Florida. Nearing the midway point of this season, Week 5 in our coverage of EA Sports College football. It's the Virginia Cavaliers and the UCF Knights. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
UCF has a unique stadium, the Acrisure Bounce House. Florida tries to get this going loud and proud in Orlando. It opened in 2007. Nearly 50,000 fans pack it in to make sure that is loud and crazy for the Golden Knights. Back to you guys.
Okay, Holly. The Cavaliers ready to kick it away first. A rather underwhelming start as the kickoff goes out of bounds. They'll take the penalty and move them back. They'll move the tight end. Working the ground game. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. Down he goes.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're fourth and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And the Cavaliers decide to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. UCF hoping to get things rolling here on offense. He threw a pick on the initial drive, but they have it back, and we're still looking for our first points of the game. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Carr. Oh, pressure's coming. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. And early in this one, they're having issues again, keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
Hauls it in. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Knights will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Cavaliers offense all set and ready to get this drive underway. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. From the gun, looking for a man. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
He got nothing on the return. Outstanding job there. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Knights come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll run him again. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Trying to establish the run. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Here's Carr to throw. Nice play to knock that one down.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Carr. Finds the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Well, I know there's a lot of people out there thinking, hey, it's 3rd down, you got to throw to the sticks here, but I like the call getting the drag. You get the catch, he advances it a little bit, doesn't quite pick it up, but now you've set up 4th and short, and you've got to think on offense, you've got to play somewhere that can go pick up this first down.
On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. Big man has it, it's a first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Quick give. Powers through the defender. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him,
nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And these plays right here, man, they can spark your team. And the defense has been flying around, but now they make the play. They get home to the quarterback and cause the damage. The ball gets on the turf, they recover, and now set up with great field position.
Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Really great job in coverage by the defender on that play, swatting the ball away.
Long way to go on second down. Hand it to the back. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Virginia will call its first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide right, it's Alexander. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they've got it at the 42.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Selling the fake. Moving to his left. He'll pull it down and run. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards.
Snags it, and he's open. Running inside the 20. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Cavaliers! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Virginia has the lead here as we get a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period.
Number 34, set to kick it away.
A rather inauspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They'll run it. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing, Carr. Fires to the big fella. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, the tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
The Knights come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down.
And this offense stays aggressive and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, 3rd and short, I'd love for you to run it, be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off. The metrics tell you so often, go ahead, go for it on 4th down, and it pays off there.
And that just shows you the head coach's confidence in his quarterback to go out on a critical 4th down and execute.
Give to the back. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run.
Instead, because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point, but this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
And I love when defenses see pulling guards, because what you're supposed to do is run through immediately. If you're a linebacker, you see a pulling guard, I'm running through that gap. If you're a defensive lineman and that guard pulls in front of you, I run down the line of scrimmage and chase. Great job seeing that puller, making a play, getting a tackle for a loss.
3rd and 6 yards to go. Carr. Fires to the tight end. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a 1st at the 32.
And that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
The give on the counter. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
They're in the gun, 3rd down. Here's Carr. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front the point of attack.
Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be stopped at the 15. It'll be a 1st down, and this defense misses an opportunity to keep them backed up close to the goal line.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can.
1st and 10 from their own 15-yard line. Fresh set of downs going up top. Picked off. A turnover in their own end. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Knights. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Not always the old line. Sometimes those receivers want to get a jump on the snap count, and they'll move them back. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move them back. So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. Right side, it's Cobb. Jumped on top of the pile.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
Looking for running room. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They're going to ride this running back.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Makes the grab. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
The Cavaliers come to the line with a new set of downs. Buys time to his left. Trying to escape and get it himself. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
And you knew he was going to take a step back because you can't throw the ball for over 80% in a season. Like, that's ridiculous. Last week he was on fire, but this week, man, he's freezing cold. And he's got to find something to get this offense going. But right now, just off target. Somebody needs to step up, make a play, and maybe get a spark for this offense.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense has it. They're on the move. Flying down the left side. 10. Scoop and score. Touchdown, UCF.
Well, the defense is winning this game, and they are helping out their own cause. That's the 2nd time they've recovered a fumble and taken it in for a touchdown. You know they're opportunistic, and they pride themselves on being athletic and being physical, but you can't make mistakes against this unit, and it has absolutely killed this team early in this game.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Drops back on 1st down. Out wide right, it's Alexander. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. From the gun, running back on the move. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on first. Makes a grab and room to run. The 30. The 20. He is in. Touchdown, Virginia.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
So they chose to just go ahead and kick it, so they're still down by 1.
Virginia, 13.
On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Carr on play action. Right down the middle. Between the hashes, it's Farmer. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. The Knights going to go ahead and call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Here's Carr to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Turning it on. All the way back. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
It's crazy in college football. There's just so many defining moments in games that you can pinpoint, and that's one right there. The offense has the lead. You're trying to add to that here at the end of the first half. In a 2-minute situation, quarterback being way too aggressive, and that's a mistake, David. Taking it pick 6 all the way to the house, that could really end up costing you.
And you talk about flipping a game really, really quickly. Look how bad it was looking. Now the defense gets right back in this football game, being ready for the 2-minute drill, making a play, going down and scoring, and taking all the momentum into halftime.
Looking to throw, it's Carr. Under pressure, and down he goes. Timeout is called by Virginia. That's their second. They'll have 1 left. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Working that left side now. Timeout on the field. The Cavaliers have taken their final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. They're going to run it. They make the play, force a 4th down, but they're out of timeouts, can't stop the clock. The Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. Trying to make one miss. He gets a block. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5 edition of our update show. We begin our coverage with Alabama taking on the number 18 team, the West Virginia Mountaineers. And it's the Crimson Tide on top in a game most people didn't give them a chance in. But this team remains steadfast all week, and their belief is paying off. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the American Conference.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. It's working. Why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Got his man downfield. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. And the Cavaliers getting set on 1st and 10. Fresh center down's going to the air. He's going for the big play. Wide open, he makes the catch.
And sometimes offenses, man, they get caught up with numbers and they need to do so many runs, so many passes. I like when you just trust your quarterback. Like back-to-back explosive passing plays. Let him do his thing. Let him drop back, read the defense, dissect it, and make big plays.
Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8.
Effective draw plays in the running game really begin with the quarterback. The quarterback's got to be a great salesman. You got to really make the defense think it's pass. You keep your eyes focused downfield till the last possible second, turn around and hand it off. And by that point, the defensive end.
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia. Here comes the two-point try. They want to throw it. He's got it. Two-point try is good as they build on this lead.
I like it. Nice execution. Catch the football. Get it out of your hand. Nice rhythm, nice timing for that two-point conversion.
On the run from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Strong run there to pick up 4 and get it out to the 7. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Throwing, Carr. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
Not a lot of good things happen when your quarterback gets hurried. When you speed up that processor just a little bit, make him a little bit uncomfortable. The defense doing a little bit of that. I need a little bit more protection from this offensive line.
Carr from the gun on 3rd down. Escapes the pressure to his right. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He'll step out of bounds just short of the 25-yard line, and this offense has an explosive play early in the drive.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man, though. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
Rush is on. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. The Knights are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He's got it way down the field. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Knights! And they take it in for 6 more points. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 51 yards out. He'll bring it out. It's Davis. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Virginia ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. They just saw their lead cut in half, and now they'll try to answer. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Wide open downfield. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the gun. Here's a little room there. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
The Cavaliers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll go back to the ground. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on third down that this running back's going to get it again. He got it on first, had a nice carry, got it on second. Now he set him up in third and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on third down. Complete in the middle. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And they stay on target with the extra point of 35 to 21. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Working the ground game. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Carr. Looking down the middle. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. The Cavaliers offense all set and ready to get this drive underway. Tells to run, wants to pass. He's got an open man. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Cavaliers. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver, good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Here's Carr to throw. Here comes the heat. Fires on the move. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Second and long here. Scanning the field is Carr. Look out! They get to him as he throws.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they built the lead here in the second half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building and keeping it really, really quiet.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
He's got great speed. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the fourth quarter. We've reached the end of the period. It's Virginia holding the lead. We take just a minute to look at the stats as they are threatening to put this one away. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line.
Yeah, and he's shown you a little bit of everything today. Shows you why he's a really good back, and the line's paved some holes, and he's right at 99 yards. And the way this game's going with the lead, he's going to get a few more touches, break that century mark, and when you do, you have a great chance of winning football games.
Second down, going to throw it. Turns it upfield. Touchdown, Virginia! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And he makes the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Knights start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. After that last big gainer, they'll put it in play, 1st and 10 from their own 49. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains.
I think it's just too little too late, David, at this point. That's a play that they could have used a lot earlier in this game, but because of miscues, they're down by a lot late, and I don't think they're going to have enough time to claw back into this one.
Yeah, and I'm fine with you running that play if you want to do that. My goal now is, with this lead, if you want to run it.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
Carrying the ball with attitude down to the 42.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like, the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Carr to throw for it on 4th. He's going to take a shot. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert.